Hi, my name is Trev. I am the Geekologist, and welcome to the Geekology channel. The good people of Simgot have sent these items over for review. Yes, I said items. I know you can only see the one box there. This is the Fermat, the EA1000. You can call it whichever you like. I have no objection to that. Not being content with the stock cable, they must realise that I have some very quality gear that I can test these with. They've supplied me with the LC7 upgrade cable. They want me to do a comparison between this and the stock cable, and I've said, yeah, why not? Let's give it a whirl. The task, however, is a little bit more difficult because I'm going to try and do this within a 10-minute time frame on film. During this 10 minutes, you're going to get the chance to see a live unboxing. As you can see, these have not been tampered with as of yet. You're going to see a test between the stock cable and the upgrade cable. You're going to see a listening test, and then you're going to hear my review, all within 10 minutes. It can be done, it has been done, and it will be done. However, I'm going to have to cut straight to the chase to do it. I finished my listening tests. Before we go into that, we're going to give you a crash course on what this consists of. Dynamic drivers. Dynamic drivers as opposed to hybrid. Hybrid isn't the be all and end all. The IE1000 from Sennheiser is an example of that. And the HD800 full-size headphones are dynamic drivers. There is no shame in that. Hybrid means that you have to have various filters in the way to make sure that one driver cuts off when the frequency response of the other driver you want to work kicks in. That doesn't need to happen with a single dynamic driver model. These, having said that, have got a dual cavity, and that's supposed to enhance the bass response. They've also got a thing called an it's put on this beautiful card, and it's about a very complicated mathematical theory that was put up by a guy called Fermat, a Frenchman, and it took 350 years for somebody to make it from a theory into proof. And that was done in 1995 by Alan Wiles. And the CEO of Simgot has put a beautiful little thing in there, if you do end up buying them, about what that was all about. And it's way beyond me. But basically, Simgot is a salute to science, and this is their salute to Fermat's last theorem, which is one of the most complex mathematical problems ever devised. And it took 350 years to complete. The EA1000 is £219.99 on amazon.co.uk. and sold through Linsol. It also incorporates something called a SDPGD, which is a splatter diffuse gold diaphragm. So there's little bits of gold in there, not too much. You can still hold them without, you know, your biceps twitching, so don't worry too much about that. It comes with this standard cable, which is this one, and this is by no means cheap, but it's only terminated, I say, in 3.5. This will fit into a phone with a 3.5 termination, even if it has a protective case on it. Accessories included is the standard but very nice faux leather case. Salute to art and science. We also had 3 nozzles, so they've tuned to different frequency response curves, and there are subtle, and I say subtle, differences which will take you a lifetime's worth of enjoyment to work out which one you prefer for sure. Some extra rings, so that I didn't realise, but the rings are actually built into the nozzles. You can replace them quite easily with the correct colour nozzles. Then if you want to upgrade the cable, this is a bit of a monster cable, isn't it? This is a much heavier and, in my opinion, even more luxurious looking silver copper cable. This has got something like 972 pieces of wire twisted round, and the thing about this particular cable, it can terminate in either 4.4 or 3.5, and it's remarkably easy to do it, as you can see. This cable costs $99.99 or around that price. I couldn't see available on Amazon, but you can get it on AliExpress and places like that, no problem. Your tips, small, medium and large. I think there's no difference between either the left or the right sides. We did 9 tests in very quick succession. Well, at least on camera it looked like it was in very quick succession. We listened to a flak rip of Glass Houses, a Phil Ramone produced Billy Joel album from 1980 in high definition CD format, but as I say, ripped to flak. And I listened to You May Be Right over and over again, in fact 9 times in total, to try and get a feel of what the differences were between all 3 nozzles and also the 2 cables, and also the 3.5 as opposed to 4.4. No surprises, the 4.4 termination was louder because there's more output coming out of my FIO M11 on the 4.4 termination than there is on the 3.5. So I ended up turning the volume down by about 10, from around about 58 to 48. The stock cable was the red ones, and if I go back to just double check the red ones, they were the ones that were fitted anyway, and they are the silver steel tube and red silicon rings. So that's developed for the 2019 Harman Curve. Now, with the more luxurious cable, I preferred the copper ones at a slightly enhanced mid-range response, but a slightly subdued, a slightly faster, a slightly leaner bass sound. I mean, that's what the frequency response curve seems to be showing as well. So, and these were a bit softer sounding, these cables, the stock cables. And one caveat with the custom upgrade cables is on my Samsung, shown here, the 3.5 jack does not fit into the phone with the case on. You'd have to take the case off and then it fits fine. But my conclusions, well, I think that the variance that you've got here and the quality of sound is exceptional, even for £219.99 for this many variables and this much sound quality and this good a build quality with this many accessories. Has to be something I'd recommend wholeheartedly. And if you've got a pair yourself and you'd like to post in the comments section what your preferences sound wise are, I'd love to hear from you. Until the next time, thanks very much for watching. You have been watching the Intelligent Tone.